Hello everybody, welcome back to another Fireblade video. And today, I'm so sorry, I've never played a game like this before, where it's I've never played a game like this one before. It's a horror game, but if you don't know it, you've been living under a rock ever since 2017. The game's name is Doki Literature Club. It was a wild phenomenon back in the day, and let's just go ahead and begin. Fix that. Alright. Oh, whoa. Alright, let's go ahead and begin. Oh, I feel so weird playing this, but it's fine. This is the first time I ever started up. So I don't freaking know if it's even gonna work. Oh! Okay. Oh, yeah, you can tell. Yeah. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Must be all the anime stuff. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit that. So, by playing Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to the exposure of highly disturbing content. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah. I'll have to turn the script down. Okay. Doki. Oh. Okay. So it begins. Oh my goodness. Why am I turning it down so much? Okay. So. Yeah, let's go. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's my name. Fireblade. Okay? Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works since you've known each other for so long. We used to do a lot... Whoa. Put this bar out, please, Tracy. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh my goodness. I overslept again. I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that you're thinking of ignoring me. That's me and Fireblade. That's what I hear every day at school. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. That was so... We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled, with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Fireblade, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's rambling about. Sayori likes to worry a bit too much about me, when I'm perfectly fine. Wait, perfectly content? Who says that? Whenever I'm perfectly content just getting by on my average while spending my free time on games and anime. Okay. I've talked about how I'm worried that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'll die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. So, my consensus so far of what we think about this girl is our character freaking hates her. Oh my goodness. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. We literally just seen that, bro. Come on. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori. Oh, no, my goodness, that's not her voice. Sayori. Sayori must have came into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around realizing I'm the only one left in the classroom, not even the freaking teacher. I thought I'd catch up to you coming out of the classroom. I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. No, what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah. What the heck? Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your freaking stupid club, Sayori. Yeah. Meaning. Sayori is Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. Okay, nice little origin. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'll bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep, Sayori. Bruh. Can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an airhead, or if she's as cunning as to plan this all out. She wants a smooch. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's do it! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the lecture club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, Fireblade, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, just say it. Sorry. Actually, before I continue, the reason why I'm giving her a deep voice is because I've only ever seen 2 playthroughs of this game. Only the part 1s. I didn't want to spoil myself too much. I watched YUB's playthrough and then Game Theory's playthrough. Only part 1 though. Trust me, I didn't watch part 2 or part 3. I don't freaking know what happens. I know this is a horror game though. So that's why I gave her a deep voice. Kind of like she's at a bar. Yuri got like a deeper voice, just cause look at her. And Monica's Australian just cause you yell. That's Suki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Why'd you say that about your friend in front of her? Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Okay, that makes sense. Then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Oh my goodness. Okay. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and or Natsuki. Just gotta take a drink of my drink. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Yeah, that's what I want. That's right. It's great to see you again, Fireblade. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. See, if I think at the end of the game, just making a little hypothesis, we're gonna date one of these girls, and I'm not going for Monica. She's way too freaking popular. No. Yuri's a bit too, scary for me. Although, she seems like she would listen to, music like I listen to. You know, Radiohead, Weezer, those people. Come sit down, Fireblade. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table, which they couldn't show us graphically because that's too much work. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one next to Sayori. Okay, nice. I can't save my game. I'm a whole decade late. Just pretend like the game just came out. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. I'm pretty sure it's already opened, but okay. Still feeling awkward. I took a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready to rock? Ta-da! Whoa! I'm not making these anime noises anymore. that was all. Good luck, guys. Now Doki lifts the foil off the trays to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats, which I admit we cannot see, so just use your imagination. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. Okay, so cute. I'm not doing that. Oh my goodness. If my friends ever find my YouTube channel, I'm done. I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Hey, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one, then Marco, and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I thought that said open because then I was going to change my mind on Sayori. I turned the cupcake around in my fingers. Looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Yeah, I think she made them exclusively for you, so I hope so. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like have I heard this somewhere before? I literally didn't. We're 17 minutes into recording. I did not mean for that to be the 6-7 joke. I never heard that before. Made them for you or anything. Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you. You know, you dummy. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She's got a notification. What is that? Oh, it's something about 400 plus. Okay. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, does a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Oh yeah, why say that? Poor girls are right there. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. Okay. I meant that, you know. Oh wait. Why did I say that in my voice? I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I do enjoy tea. You literally just said tea is not the best in the market. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Maraka raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Maraka I was dragged here by Sayori. I need to. Oh my goodness. Wanna know how to get to the plot of this game? Your voice. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. She sounds like my frickin' teacher. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. He feels like nothing but arguing around the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, I'm fulfilling my dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. put it that way, but this game wasn't coded to have more than 4 people on screen at once. Not many people are very interested in putting out all effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. This game's very illiterate. But it makes the school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow from this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone happily agrees. This literature in this game is just way too complex for my small brain, so I don't know. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these free. Maybe that's why they are all so delighted by the idea of a new member join. Natsuki seemed a little snarky about it. Yuri didn't really care. Monica, we haven't learned much about Monica. Oh, it's weird. Look, Natsuki's face is pointed that way. Yuri's, same way. Same with Sayori. Look at Monica. She's looking straight at us. It's like the very... Holy crap. Bro. Yeah, no, you can tell this is a horror game. She's looking as weird. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about the literature. So, Fireblade, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, FNAF books. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. She looks fine, dog. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger, which, unless it's behind her hair, we can't see. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. That's, again, not picking out. And telling a good story is such a forging world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about it. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately, which is fitting because we're in a horror game. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be just talking to a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, what's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. Give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poem... Oh my goodness. I just mixed Monica's voice and Natsuki's voice. Your cupcakes... what the heck? Your cupcakes, your poems... Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. But how cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. She won't. You won't like them. What's the matter about me? Yeah, not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. Aw, I want to read everybody's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. What? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzing. Who says that? Who says that word? Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home. Am I getting a phone call? Oh, that's my girlfriend. Hold on. They hung up as soon as I reached. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we will share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Fireblade? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of enjoying the club, I bluntly come forth on what's been on my mind the entire time. Like that these girls are cute or something. Bro, I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. Note to self for the future, bring more water. Oh my goodness. I still have other clothes to look at, and I lose my train of thought as all the girls' eyes just go straight to mine. So, all four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Why, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls, which I mean, it's a group of 4 girls and just you. I think you're fine, alright? Heck, you could come out with a little date, I guess. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price that I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decide then. I'll join the lecture club. Oh my goodness, they all moved at once. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super beat off. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the lecture club. Aw, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all shout. Monica looks at me once more, but she's been doing all game. Farblade. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. But what? I don't care about Monica. We're going after Sayori or Natsuki. I like those two. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Fireblade, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always has stayed after school for her clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Oh my goodness. With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. And of course, Monica, sorry, missaid your name. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a lecture club? Yeah, it has all girls. I think you're fine. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It is time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen if whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, let's save. Let's save. You get 9 pages. I don't think I'm going to be saving that much. Who should I go for? I'm thinking Sayori. Because Natsuki, she's cool. She's a bit mean. I think I relate most with Sayori right now. Because she's exactly like me. I'm kind to my friends. I love her. Yuri's a bit too, crazy for me. So, let's see. Judgment, smile, heart. Okay. Lollipop, grief, passion. No! Oh no. Imagination. No! Determination, frickin' Undertale. Wrath, promise, fantasy. No! I'm getting the worst of all worlds. Frickin' pain. Unstable? Oh my goodness. Now we're loading, but why the heck? Yeah, let's lose all that progress. Oh. I ain't using that skip button. She had pain as one of her words. Anxiety. No. That's freaking suicide. Oh, snap. Love. Yes. Hey guys, this is me, editing Isaiah. And I had to go for this scene for 10 more minutes, and I don't want to bore you guys with that. This video is pretty long already, so I'm gonna just skip to the end of it. Just know I did get Sayori at the end of it. I got 10 on Sayori, 5 on Natsuki, and 5 on Yuri. Let's just skip to the end of this. Precious. Okay, we got it all. Insights, vanilla, friends, childhood, hurt. Oh yeah, she did have hurt. Okay, wait, crap. Shut up, Monica. I'm saving and I'm quitting. Stop. No, wait, stop. Yes. X again. Okay. Why are you opening the game again? Okay. Let's see, was it that? Okay. Hold on. That was Doki Literature Club. If you guys want to see more, please put in the comment section. And I generally do like the game so far. Whenever my sister walked in, or I'm scared someone's gonna walk in on me playing this game, so I'm getting disowned, like the Witcher said. Just kidding. Yeah, I do like the game. So I will return for a part 2 for sure. I want to play more games like this. That, I remember watching people play back in the day. So yeah, I would like to play Baldi's Basics sometime maybe, but like that's kind of dead. So like I'll still play it though. But yeah, so that was Doki Doki Literature Club. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please, if you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Comment like if you want me to continue, or any other game you want me to continue. Hello Neighbor, Bendy, those type games. But as always, guys, just stay healthy. Love everybody. Love yourself. Bye-bye.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?